You're just moments away from a brand new episode of WTF Nations Radio's Pop Culture Warrior, hosted by the dynamic duo CQ and Radar. Pop Culture Warrior is your number one source for all things entertainment. If it's happening in TV, movies, video games, or comedy, they're all over it. And don't forget to say hi in the comments below. And while you're at it, let the boys know what you think and what you'd like to hear them talk about. Now strap in and get comfortable, because you're in for one hell of a ride. This is Pop Culture Warrior. Shots.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Well, early Halloween, almost. Today is October the 26th, 2021. This is episode 77, our second annual Spooktacular special of Pop Culture Warrior, the show where I stay up to date on all the ins and outs of what's happening in pop culture so you don't have to. I'm Spider-Man. I'm kidding, I'm CQ. Well, actually, hold on. Something feels off here. Hang on. There we go. That feels better. I'm CQ, guys, and with me, as always, is my very special ghoul friend. Get it? Get it? Ghoul friend. He's the dead man in the bubble, the spooky voice of the unpop culture. Guys, give it up for Mr. Radar!
Hey, everybody!
You didn't come in. Hang on a second. There it is.
That's the music. I came all kind of in.
We're spooky. We're going spooky,
Whatever.
guys.
Yo.
How's everybody doing?
Good. There he is.
Yeah. I had a whole spooky intro lined up, and I totally hit the wrong button.
Hey, that happens, man.
Hey, live. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hey, everybody, and penis to you too, Steven. Appreciate you, man. Right back at you.
Right. God, what's that song on YouTube? Doing Your Mom. I think they're talking. I think that was literally quoted in this earlier. Anyway, so happy early wean to you, Jen Ward. Thanks for hanging out. Yes,
guys. Thanks for coming out with us. Steven, Jen, Al, Eric. Who else we got in the chats? Donovan, Heath, as always, brother. Appreciate you. I got Eric and, oh my goodness, so many people. Abba.
We got Charles.
Wyatt.
So,
what's going on, y'all? Appreciate you.
Yeah, it's good time. Hey, it is our Halloween special, even if it is a little bit later.
Yeah. It's because it falls right in the middle between our two episodes.
It kind of does.
And so, I feel like, does anybody else feel like Spider-Man's got a lazy eye? I feel like I got a lazy eye going.
I mean, if that's what you want, it doesn't really matter.
All right, enough of this.
Man, you're good. Just good. Just keep going.
It's too
keep
hot for this. And
it's too hot for this. It's cold here.
Yeah. And nobody freak out. I did shave my goatee, so by all means, don't freak out of the fact that CQ's missing his trademark goatee. I was.
Yeah, she's right. Every day can be Halloween.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can always appreciate some good Halloween hijinks and whatnots. I'm excited, man.
It's that time of year. It's like that harvest time. It's the spooky, and it's that transition too. Like winter's just around the corner.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
My favorite. Love me some winter.
No, what is there to? Well, I guess in all fairness, my winter is considerably different than your winter.
Is it? It's like the Night's Watch winter over there. Is this Game of Thrones winter?
Yeah. What's that? The Winter Soldier.
It's Winter Soldier winter. Jesus.
Yeah, it's bad here.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Charles is saying, "What's up, Radar?"
What's up, Charles? What you doing, man? Thanks for coming out.
What's
Thanks
up?
for hanging out.
What's
up?
So let's see. Okay, so traditionally we do a costume contest, and I'm gonna own up. I'm a big boy. I'm gonna own up. I totally forgot to put the word out. Like, hey, send us your pics. So I was talking to Radar, and what we'll do is starting now, if you want, send us your costume pictures. Send us your solo pictures, your family pictures, your decorated your car, decorated your apartment, decorated your house, your cubicle. I don't care. Send us your Halloween pictures. And what we're gonna do is kind of torn if we'll do like a live, maybe Saturday night quick special and do like a Halloween thing and dress up. Actually, both dress up and maybe pick a winner live. Or we'll review it, and next Tuesday we'll pick a winner. We'll share our favorites and pick a winner. So
we'll figure something out. Yeah, we could do a special Saturday thing.
Yeah,
that would be kind of fun. I don't
like
know.
A short one. 30 minutes, an hour, just a little little special, Halloween special. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, big shout out to everybody for coming on. Thank you guys for checking us out. So much to go over tonight. Now, we talked about it last week. I did have a guest. We did have a guest.
We did.
Scheduled. And he apologized profusely. He had to back out tonight. I can't talk about it entirely, but Nickelodeon reached out to him to do some work, and he had to go in today and shoot some stuff. So he wasn't able to be here tonight.
He's like, you guys are cool and all, but you guys don't.
Yeah, get some of that.
You guys don't pay me.
Got to get some of that green, and by green I mean that Nickelodeon slime. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't got no slime.
We ain't got no slime over here. So we're gonna reschedule him. He's gonna come back in another week, and he's excited to come on. We appreciate his time, and I told him, I said, look, man, hey, I get it. You know, this is work, man. Got to pay them bills. So we're not gonna have a guest.
Hey, you know what? In all fairness, I've had to miss this show for work, so I
It
got to
happens.
now.
Happens.
I got it. Oh, we haven't talked about my new job. I got a new job.
Tell us.
And they asked me to shamelessly plug it a little bit. Okay, so I live in the woods, right in the mountains.
Yep.
And it's called Firewise, and we cut trees down to create kind of fire deadening zones around people's houses and whatnot. And it's a completely veteran crew. It's all veterans. We have we only hire veterans. We only all the crews, so it gets veterans jobs, and part of it is to help veterans transition into full-time employment. And so it's a really, really good program, and I don't know how many other places have it, but if you have it around you, check it out. It's a pretty neat program.
That's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
And it's got a bunch of crazy fun, the homeowners pay for some of it, and there's different grants, and BLM pays for part of it and stuff. It's really cool. It's a really good program. So check it out.
Outstanding. Congratulations, Ray. # congrats, Radar. A new job.
You're welcome, Lisa. I told you I'd do it. So, but in doing this, we got 5 new listeners, whether they like it or not. So
hey. We appreciate each and every one of them.
Well, they made it depends on how loud. If they can drown out my phone as to whether or not they listen to the show or not. So.
Got it. Good. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Mike's in the chats. All right, so submit your Halloween pictures, and we will either Saturday night we'll do a special, or next Tuesday we'll all get together again, and we'll do a quick off the top. Somebody's gonna win a great prize, and I mean it's not even a prize; it's a prize box. It's a box filled with prizes. Ooh. So submit your picks, no matter how bad you think they are. Submit your picks, because you might end up winning. Who knows? And next week we have something really cool in store for next week. Very excited for it. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to tease it. Just tune in next week and you'll see. You'll see. You'll all see. But with that, you want to get right into the real quick. Second hour. So we don't have a guest. What do we do in the second hour? I figured it's Halloween. I'll use my spooky intro and remind me off the break. I'll use the spooky intro on the second one, and what we'll do is we're gonna play some murder trivia house party. I don't know, whatever it is. You'll need a second screen so that you can watch us, and then you can play on a second device and play along with us, and we'll see if you can best the resident champion. I don't care if anybody else thinks they've won. I win all of them. I'm number one always. My show, I get to say that. And sometimes Radar's involved. Yeah. So, with that, are you ready to talk some of the week's interesting headlines?
What, do we have any interesting headlines? I mean, because
we have things.
All right then.
We have things. First up, let's do. Let's talk movies. Movies. So, very, very, very close we are getting to the release of Spider-Man the movie, and I am obviously very, 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 very excited in case you couldn't tell, I'm very excited for the movie. That being said,
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Eternals is next.
Well, I mean, Eternals is next. Yeah, I'm talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I'm saying Eternals is next.
Yes, I didn't
Don't
say the next movie coming is Spider-Man. I just said we're
next
getting
movie
close. We're
The
getting
next movie you're
close.
excited about.
I'm excited about Eternals, but
Are you?
but Spider-Man specifically, I'm very excited. Um,
I'm medium excited actually.
don't do it. I will turn your bubble off so fast.
They better fucking make it good.
Look, you know what, Radar? I'm telling you, don't. I will turn your bubble off. I will turn it off. Don't you dare talk badly about my Spider-Man. Anyway, so one of the things that they're obviously getting into the whole promotion stuff now, right? We're seeing commercials, we're seeing advertisements, we're seeing all the stuff. Empire Magazine recently released. They're going to release in December a special edition on Spider-Man, on the whole movie and everything. So they released a picture of the cover, very standard. It's him in the suit, kind of like as we expect. But there was a sneak peek of a special edition of the magazine. Like, you have to be a special high-level subscriber, whatever the hell, to get this special edition. Same magazine, just different cover. Here is a look at the cover of that edition, the special edition of Empire Magazine, coming out in December, right? It's December. Yep, that's the December issue. Now, I share it only because there's some things in here we need to discuss. Okay.
Oh, all right then.
First of all, you got Spider-Man in his, suit, whatever. It's got kind of the circular, which gives off that kind of was that little Iron Man kind of a feel to it. But it's if you look very, very closely, it's like the city. It's a cityscape that's going around, right? To symbolize like the multiverse, like him falling through the multiverse. We get lots of like the little hieroglyphic writing. It's very Doctor Strangey, which I'm sure like Marvel's very obsessive over like these little details. There are people that figured out how to translate like the Wakandan language and like the Agamotto language in the Doctor Strange stuff. So I'm sure there's somebody out there that could like transcribe all the writing on here, but we're not here about that. What I do want to point out is there are very obvious nods to Dr. Octopus. You see there's there's an arm in the bottom left, middle right, top.
Yeah, there's a couple. Yeah, there's a bunch of arms.
There's a bunch of arms, right? So we got that. We see that very cleanly. I think it kind of got cut off. Let me see if I can fix this. Hang on. I'm gonna try to fix this on the fly.
I'm gonna say this. I've already translated it. No, I have. Look at it close. It says "No Way Home." Around the outside of that circle, it says "No Way Home."
Well, I mean, there's yes, you're right. Right up here, starting at like the 10 o'clock to noon position, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock.
It goes all the way. It goes all the way around. It just continues all the way around.
Yeah,
it's the same text.
Well, yes, you're right. In that,
I know I'm right. I saw it.
I'm telling you, you're right. I'm telling you, you're right.
Keep going. I like when you say those words. Keep saying it. Makes me happy.
So, a couple of other things. So, obviously, right here, you can see that's like the spider that we've traditionally seen with our Tom Holland Spider-Man. But if you look at the middle, and it's kind of cut off, but the middle bottom, there's another spider symbol, but it's a different spider symbol, right? Could that clue us in on that there's going to be another Spider-Man, right?
Well, we've already talked about this. Yeah,
yes.
There's like all of them, right?
Some other noticeable details right here. See if I can get it.
Yes, Charles, I agree. It looks like way too much LSD.
Yeah, somebody's tripping out hard. But so did the first Doctor Strange movie, which is kind of why this is like this. But that's the Electro symbol right there, just sitting there by itself, right? At the bottom, middle left bottom, those are pumpkin bombs. That's a classic Green Goblin from the Sam Raimi universe, pumpkin bomb. Obviously, we got the Eye of Agamotto over there in the corner. But then on the far right, bottom right, so right across.
Wait. Hold on.
Yep.
We have the Eye of Agamotto.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the time stone?
What the time? Well, it's in the center of it.
But you can't. They destroyed it, right?
Yes, we that there's obviously, well, yes.
Oh.
You're right. That's going to have to be considered. But more things. Right here, but on the opposite side, that's the Sandman's fist. You can see the little grainy yellow fist, Sandman. And then if you go up here to the other side, that looks like the fishbowl of Mysterio. So if that's the case, I mean, we've got Electro, Dr. Octopus. This is my wrong hand to count on. Electro, Dr. Octopus. We've got who else we got there? Green Goblin, Sandman, Mysterio. So that's 5 of the 6 Sinister Six. Right? So, just a theory. Could we then infer that if we see 5 members of the Sinister Six on here, that maybe the 6th one is hidden in there? Could it be the other spider symbol? Could it be a Venom nod? Could that be a Venom nod? Maybe. Could it be the Eye of Agamotto? Could Doctor Strange not be who we think he is in this movie, and therefore the 6th member of the Sinister Six? Right? Could he be a chameleon? Could be chameleon or I don't know, somebody who's messing around with magic. You know? So I'm just saying, there's a lot packed into this image. And this is an official image, got to be approved by Marvel before they release something like that. So there's a lot in here. Just a lot. You know? Thoughts?
I agree.
Great.
Is a lot there. That I'm glad that you pointed out. There is a lot there.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm not going to add anything to that. You very much covered it. You covered it in
I
great
know
detail.
I've got the crazy conspiracy eyes going, but I'm like, it's true. It's all true. Oh, it's happening.
I mean, I'm not saying it can't, but I don't know, dude. Like, are they just going to have the whole Sinister Six now as a?
I mean,
what's going on with this?
I mean, some people are saying they saw in the trailer that if you brighten it up, they saw Lizard in there for a second, so that's always a possibility. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me that Sony would allow Marvel to bring the Sinister Six together, right? Because Sony they want that universe. They want to play with those toys. So it doesn't make sense to me that they would let Marvel do it.
Whoa. Because Marvel has saved Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Absolutely. 100%.
Maybe but also they've been kind of collaborating on these things.
They have.
So maybe they're going to continue and be like, you know what? We can have this as part of the greater MCU. And we can have the production quality and assistance from Marvel Studios, and could kind of work as a collaboration, similar to what they've been doing with Spider-Man already.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how at the big boy levels how they all play and
right, the business side of it.
Say yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you've got a good thing going with these two guys, with Sony and Marvel working together. Why the fuck not? It's going to make both of them money. Basically, right now, you could take a fucking burning bag of dog shit and stamp a Marvel thing on it, and someone's going to watch it. You know what I mean?
I mean,
let's be honest. Like,
if it was Spider-Man theme printed outside of the bag, for sure.
I'm just saying, you got. I mean, right now, Marvel's so good, Marvel's so hot. You could put literally a steaming pile of garbage, and somebody would fucking come watch it. Just so they can fucking do a YouTube synopsis on it. Honestly,
I don't know.
So why not? Why not leave Marvel, at least in some sort of help with it, and Sony and Disney can fucking do whatever they want to do. And I don't know, dude. I don't think it's a bad. as far as for us as consumers, why not have the best of all of it? Why not
agree.
have a good product?
See,
so.
I have a good buddy of mine that's like, oh, it's going to happen. They're going to bring all these guys in and all the Spider-Mans and all this stuff. And I'm like, I would love that. I would love that. But I just don't see how they could. I don't know how you can make a 2-hour movie with having, the conclusion of like this home trilogy, right? The Spider-Man home trilogy. You have to conclude that. Plus, then add in all the Spider-Mans. Plus, add in all the villains. Plus, add in all the Doctor Strange stuff. And like have it end.
And see, and this is where I'm beginning to question it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it sounds like they're trying to put 6 hours worth of content into a 2-hour movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying, like, okay, if they have 6 hours of good content, make it a fucking part 1 and part 2 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if they want to do something like that, or have it set up to continue on into the next series of movies, which they may be doing.
Right. It may lead straight into Doctor
Strange
and
Multiverse.
Multiverse.
Might be fucking it might be Doctor Strange and Wanda fighting the Sinister Six. You know what I mean? Honestly, we don't know what the fuck is going to happen with the next one and what's going on. We know what Marvel has been very good as of late at tying the things together and making them kind of fit.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe we're getting little bits and pieces and synopsis and snapshots of what's happening, right? And we're making assumptions as to what the big picture of this is. And maybe it's not. Maybe like that's the end of the fucking movie is Dr. Octopus coming out of the bridge. Like that fucking starting that's the end of it. It stops right there. And then fucking Wanda comes in and fucking blasts him with some red shit or something.
You don't know.
You know what I mean?
And honestly, today's marketing is so built around misleading people. Perfect example, Dune just came out. And everybody was so excited for it. And in all the trailers, you see like Zendaya. And she's out there doing her thing, and then it turns out, spoiler alert, she's only in like 7 minutes of the movie.
Right.
And so we could have a situation like that, where this is an all Spider-Man Doctor Strange movie, and then for like 5 minutes, a portal opens up, a bunch of villains pop out, they throw around some shit, say some zingers and one-liners, and then boom, they portal out. And that was the whole thing. And people are just like, what? All
and
that?
Now they're loose in the multiverse or some shit, and fucking Doctor Strange has to go find them.
Yeah.
Or fucking something.
Some shit.
Or like I
that.
said, they might all just pop out, and then all of a sudden all the fucking Avengers converge on them, and Thor smacks him with a hammer or some shit. I don't fucking know.
The shit out of him.
Yeah. I mean, this could go so many different ways, but I'm just saying, like the way they're talking and the way everyone is kind of hyping this up. I just don't want to turn into Ultron. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like,
again, Ultron wasn't a bad movie, so it's not.
I talk a lot of shit about Ultron, but I think it was I think they missed the mark.
Let's not turn it into a Spider-Man 3. That's what we don't want, where it's a bloated mess, so many people involved, so many sub-storylines, and it just doesn't, it feels so discongested, which that was directed by Sam Raimi, and he's doing Doctor Strange too, but we'll see.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like I said, just make it good, dude. All they got to do is make it good.
Yeah,
don't fiddle fuck with all the bullshits. Make it good, dude.
You would think. How hard could that be, right? How hard could it be?
I mean, they fucking made a bunch of good ones by now. Make them just like that.
Speaking of Dune,
did you watch it?
I haven't seen it yet. I didn't have time this weekend to go see it. I want to see it. I'll see it soon. But it's a big hit. It's a big hit. Made over $41 million opening weekend. And again, not spoilers, but kind of ends on a cliffhanger from what I'm hearing. So for those that did see it or going to see it and worried about the cliffhanger ending, fear not. Legendary Pictures has officially greenlit the sequel to the movie. So there will be a Dune Part 2 coming. And like we kind of said, where Zendaya's barely in the movie, like 7 minutes total. The second movie is kind of set to center around her character. So she might actually be in the movie this time. So yeah.
We'll figure it out.
That's that.
They'll figure it out or they won't. Either way, there will be.
it's in the tagline. It begins.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's to me that just looking at the poster, I think there's going to be a sequel.
Yeah. I mean, that's the idea. They're world building, right? Because nowadays you can't have a movie if it's not going to have a world built around it, you know?
Which, in all fairness, is part of the reason DC can't get that traction right now. Right? We've talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
Where, Batman's so fucking crazy and diluted and bullshit, all this fucking multiverse of Batman or something, whatever. But they're not doing it bad. They're starting out from the beginning to make this whole thing go, and I like it.
Yeah.
I like that idea that they know they are going to want to milk this cow for as long as they can. Better start it out as a calf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't hate that. I like the marketing idea. Actually, you know what? My daughter saw it. My stepdaughter saw it. She saw it on Friday. And she said she was scared the whole time. This is also the same girl who thinks ketchup is spicy. So
take it for what it's worth. I got you.
Yeah.
Scott says it said part 1. It said it was a part 1. So there you go.
Yep, it does. It does say that, like figuratively. Yeah. But no, she went with the boy. The boy wanted to see it, so I don't think she really gave a shit either way how it went.
Right. Gotcha. More concerned about the boy. Got it. I saw someone post something where you can see it in the poster. They're like, I think they forced Jason Momoa to shave his beard so that they could get better appreciation for Oscar Isaac in his beard.
Possibly.
And now that I see the poster, I'm kind of like, I could see that. You gotta give respect to the man.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta give respect to the man. Scott also mentioned Doctor Strange, but with a Venom symbiote. Yeah, that'd be magical and symbiotic. Ugh. That's a nasty confirmation. And it's funny, you brought up DC. You brought up DC, which is actually a great segue. Fantastic segue, sir.
Oh.
Because I want to mention something that was just recently talked about. For those that remember, if you saw Aquaman, there was this terrifying scene where he jumps into the water with all the sea creatures taking him down and whatnot. It was something. And shortly after that movie, and you probably remember this, we talked about this, that they were going to do a spin-off called The Trench. And it was supposed to be like a kind of like a horror spin-off of Aquaman. You remember that?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I know. There were supposed to be 2 spin-offs. It was The Trench, and there was supposed to be another one. And I can't remember. It was like New Gods or something like that. And so the director, James Wan, who directed Aquaman and who was set to direct the spinoff, The Trench, kind of just dropped some knowledge on us. And, remember, it was canceled a little while ago. But he said what you guys didn't know, because all that was ever announced was that it's called The Trench. It's going to be kind of like a horror-ish spinoff of the Aquaman series, which I even said, like, that doesn't really make sense. That doesn't really sound right. Well, apparently, it was actually set to be a secret Black Manta movie. So it was a movie about the whole character of Black Manta and, his whole, whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah. So that's kind of a bummer now. Because when it got canceled, I was like, it didn't really sound all that interesting anyway. But when now that they're saying, oh, it was actually a secret Black Manta movie, like it was gonna have some horror elements, and it was going to have to do with the trench and all that, but like it really was supposed to be a movie about Black Manta and that character and whatnot, and to bring him to the foreground, so to speak. So kind of a bummer. He said, this is the director Juan said, he goes, we were still deep in sort of crafting the script, crafting the story, but and I didn't want to get too much into it, but it's definitely one that I really want to lean into the horror of it. So it's going to play more like a monster horror movie than it will a superhero movie. And he's just talking about how, the elements of what it was going to be. So now that at least I've heard that it was actually going to be, I'm kind of bummed because I'd like to see a Black Manta movie that kind of leans into a little bit more of the horror than the superheroics of it. I mean, he's the kind of character you'd want to see that for, like the Joker, or like along those lines, where you could see where he'd fit into a horror-esque kind of movie, darker, grittier movie. So that would have been nice to see. That movie got canceled, and New Gods got canceled, but it is what it is. It was at the time they were like, DC and them announced that there wasn't really anywhere for them to fit, timeline wise, or it fit into the story wise, and that they were putting their focus on building the DC movies. And now here we are, and they're like doing all these DC, HBO Max stuff. There's gonna be Blue Beetle, there's gonna be Zatanna. They got a Batgirl that was recently announced, and and then obviously a bunch of animated stuff. So like, there's all this crazy stuff that they're doing now when they literally a couple years ago canceled on what would have been a Black Manta movie. But whatever. The next time we'll see Black Manta will be in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, which will premiere December of next year in theaters. So the next time we get to see Aquaman and Black Manta cross tridents, spears,
Yes,
fish sticks,
tridents. They're tridents.
Can we call them fish sticks instead of tridents? I think.
I mean, if you'd like. I mean, it's kind of whatever. You call it whatever you want, but I think the actual term.
I want to call them fish sticks.
Aquaman, fish stick,
Aquaman and his fish sticks.
All right, it's a fucking fish stick then. All right then, let's go with that.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Scott says, "Restore the Snyderverse." I mean, when you say, I need to know from somebody who's really hardcore about Restore the Snyderverse. When you say Restore the Snyderverse, like, what does that mean to you? Because does that mean just go back and finish it the way that it was intended? Because there was this whole story arc that was going to be about, the nightmare and the fallen kingdom, and how, Apocalypse was going to practically destroy Earth. And then, they wanted to go like that Infinity War route where they kind of lose at the end. And then there'd be a whole movie about them like trying to fight back. And then eventually a third movie where they kind of do come back and then win at the end of it. So when we talk Restore the Snyderverse, is that what you're saying? Or just, I want more Ben Affleck Batman and Henry Cavill Superman? Because I feel like those are two different things. You know what I mean? I feel like you can continue that universe. But when you're talking about the Snyderverse, he had a very clear-cut path of where he wanted that universe to go. So I'm always confused when people say that, because
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think they're all that good either.
Yeah,
I'm not a big Ben Affleck fan.
We know there's another Wonder Woman coming. We know there's another Aquaman.
Amazing. I bet
there's another Aquaman coming. We know the Flash is filming. We know all these movies are coming. So the only thing not on the docket right now is something with, well, Batman's going to be in the Flash. So nothing with Superman, and nothing with like Cyborg. Outside of that, Flash has a movie. Batman's going to be in that movie. Wonder Woman's going to have another movie. Aquaman's going to have another movie. They haven't really announced anything Green Lantern, but they're going to do an HBO series. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming up. Yeah, Scott says, yes, expand on it, continue the story arc. Let's see the dark side. Yeah. Okay.
I just got a Facebook message from somebody. I'm sending you the link. I don't know if you've seen this or not. Apparently it's from an hour ago, and it's interesting to me.
You know what? I heard about this. But when I heard about it, it was still unverified. But if comicbook.com is putting it out there, they're actually pretty legit when it comes to their sources. Yep. So, breaking news is that Bill Murray is apparently joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. and that apparently he's already filmed his super secretive role. So apparently it says that he's been cast in a super secret role for Ant-Man and the Wasp. Now, if they're in fact saying that he already filmed it, that's funny to me because I didn't even Ant-Man and the Wasp hasn't even started shooting yet. So whatever his participation of it has got to be small enough that he can film it without anybody else filming. So maybe oh my god, what if he's like the Jarvis of Ant-Man's suit, right? Like he just records the voiceover stuff.
That actually would be hilarious.
And he's like Ant-Man's Jarvis, you know what I mean?
I love it.
Damn, he tells how you really feel. Jesus. DC blows dogs for quarters. God damn. So, trying to see what else I can pull from this article. You know, I recently know. All right. So apparently this is what Murray said. You know, recently I made a Marvel movie. I probably won't tell you, but never mind. In any case, some people were quite surprised why I decided on such a project, but for me, the thing was quite clear. I got to know the director and really liked him very much. And that's it.
Well, hold on. Rumors had spread earlier this month about Murray's double potentially being spotted near the film's London set.
Yeah.
So apparently they're already filming. If they've got a set in London, they've already
obviously. So that's obvious. But yeah. I didn't read anything about I didn't hear anything about them started filming yet. So that's funny.
Well, apparently they're filming in London.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Well, apparently Bill Murray's going to be in Ant-Man and the Wasp. I mean, I can't imagine it's going to be that big a role.
I mean, you don't know.
Like if he's already done filming, if he shot it and he's done, it can't be that big a role.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't think it's a massive role, but I think it's probably not just.
It's not gonna be the main character, but
no, I don't think he's gonna be a main character.
He's gonna appear the same way Jonathan Majors did for the Loki series, where it's in it's a pivotal scene, and he might be a pivotal character, but it ain't gonna be much in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't imagine. I can't imagine you can't film your stuff over a weekend and be like, yep, I'm in a Marvel movie. They got all the stuff they needed. They'll CGI the rest. Like I can't imagine that's how that works. Yeah, Scott says watch him only be in the after credit scene. That I could see. Like, you know, Scott's a huge Ghostbusters fan and like he's doing his thing and he saved the universe and it's like, oh my god, it's Bill Murray. And then he's like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm a big fan. Yeah, big fan of you too. All right, cool, bye. Boom. Bill Murray in the Marvel universe. Like, all right, that happened. Good on you, man. Good on you. I like your sources.
Yeah. I try. I try to keep it going.
We're getting you, man. Okay, 2 years in, and we got you citing sources over here from some legitimate. So that's a legitimate site versus some of the places where it's like Screen Rush XM21 Marvel Lover. And it's like that's I wouldn't trust that. I wouldn't verify that source.
Right.
All right. Speaking of movies, last thing in the movie category, we got a new trailer for a movie. And this one is based on a video game, a beloved video game series.
Oh, beloved. And Scott he nailed it. Bill Murray is going to play Bill Murray.
He's played by Bill Murray.
like he did in Zombieland.
Right.
Or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like in the post-credit scene, it's just Bill Murray being Bill Murray.
Yeah,
like, that's it. He's not in character.
He's like playing golf with Thor or something.
I could see him playing. Remember Korg, Thor's big rock dude. I could see him playing golf with Korg. The two of them just going at it, just losing it. So okay, stand by as we watch the trailer for the upcoming movie based on a video game series, Uncharted.
There are places out there you can't find on any map. They're not gone. They're just lost.
Hey, kid. A little young for a bartender, aren't you?
A little old for prom, aren't you?
There's everything in here. Why the map?
This is the path Ferdinand Magellan took to sail around the world.
You know your history.
It's the biggest treasure that's never been found.
5 billion easy. I think you're here because you're your brother.
Well, you know my brother Sam?
If we find that gold, you find him too.
Who the hell is this? I'm a friend of Sully's. Sully doesn't have any friends. I should know him one of them.
You are a collector.
Well, I dabble.
I don't dabble. My family has been looking for this project for a very long time. So much blood.
I'm pretty sure he just threatened to kill me.
Don't touch your ear like that. You look like an idiot.
You have no idea who you partnered with.
I've been dreaming about this stuff since I was a kid. My brother Sam left one final clue.
I shouldn't have come out to play with the big boys, Ian, because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
Oh, crap!
Exclusively in movie theaters.
And there you have it, sir. Whoa. Intense.
Like camping.
Because they're
Camping is
intense. People don't appreciate you, Radar. You are a treasure.
I am the underappreciated.
You are a treasure, sir.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? Does it pass the looks good test?
Looks good. It does look good, and it's got enough clout.
Got some talent.
It does have some talent.
Yep. Got Marky
and
Mark.
Well, and it's not just Marky Mark's had a reputation lately of not taking projects unless they look good. To him, you know what I mean?
Right. And Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas, he only signs off on shit as long as it's good. You know what I mean? As long as he's solid in it. Neither one of those guys needs the money kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Got the Spider-Mans. The Spider-Mans is in it.
Yeah, but he's just going to spoil it for everybody. So.
And I mean, if he's in it, then you know Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in it too. I mean, you just know. There were hints in there. There were definitely hints in there if you looked really careful. But I'm curious if there's any fans of Uncharted out there. What are your thoughts? Do you like it? Is it doing justice? I mean, I saw just in that trailer alone maybe 2 or 3 set pieces that they pulled straight out of the game. The whole fighting on the plane as it's dumping things out and you're trying to crawl back in, that's pulled straight out of the game. Obviously they got the look, and at one point he's got the little shoulder harnesses for the pistols. Joe. Joe says I look 20 years younger by shaving. If that's the case, no, that's not the case. that's not the case at all. And Baconator in the house. What up, Baconator? Yeah, no, I definitely think I've played almost all of the Uncharted series. I think I haven't played the most recent one, but I played like the first 3 or 4, and great games, voiced by Nolan North, who is by far one of the best voice actors ever. I'm desperate to try to get him on the show. It's impossible to get a hold of this guy. I've tried everything to get a hold of him. Haven't been able to get him on the show yet, but one day. But it's obviously a different take. Being that Tom Holland is so young, And in the games, he's much older. Sully is an old man, basically, in the games. And so to have that Tom Holland and Marky Mark kind of collab, it's interesting. It's interesting.
It'll be fun. I think it'll be I really do think it'll be a lot of fun.
Baby cheeks, Jen, you shush. Baby cheeks.
Right, that's what I was saying.
These are manly,
that's
chiseled, gruff, scruff cheeks. All right. Mm-hmm. I'll be growing in the beard, so my beard is gonna be. Give it a couple months. It'll be. All right. Moving into the TV category. Oh, you're not supposed to see that picture. Go away. That's not. We're not ready for that yet. So
God, he looks like shit, doesn't he?
It does. I've got some unfortunate news.
Oh.
I'm sad to announce that Why the Last Man has been officially canceled.
I know, I told you that.
I know you told me it. I'm telling the audience.
Oh yeah. Hey audience, they got canceled.
I'm just very sad. Very sad.
He's right. It's very sexist.
I'm very sad. I'm very upset about this. I was enjoying the show. I get it. I get the complaints from people.
No.
I get it.
Did you read why it got canceled?
Because of money?
No. Well, no. Kinda.
Because it
was like
wasn't reviewed well.
It reviewed fine. The viewership's been fine. Everything on that, it's been above. It's been average. It's been fine. No, they had some contract issues. It sat for too long, and they had some contract issues and stuff. And people were already doing other projects and stuff. They're like, yeah, sorry about it. We can't
really.
Like you can't. I think the dude actually he's like on another project. So you can't have like the last dude and like all of a sudden like second season it's a different dude.
Yeah, like Shia LaBeouf comes in.
Yeah, I'm just like that was the reason. It's gotten fine reviews. It's gotten plenty of viewership.
Yeah, because in the research that I did when I looked into it, like 73% with critics, 70% with audience. Most people enjoyed it enough, and I felt that they were building a universe. They were building a storyline. And a lot of the complaints that I heard people saying were like, "Oh, he's whiny, he's a bitch, and he's a like." But that was the point. That was the character. They're pulling that straight from the comic books. He was a whiny little bitch. Like that's the point. It's like of all the people that could be left alive, it had to be this guy, right? They don't. Anyway, so I was bummed out to see that it got canceled. But from what I saw, they're trying to shop it around to other networks. So if that's the case, then there might be a chance for it. I don't know.
It might be. I don't know, dude. It kind of. I don't know. Like I said, it's made it sound like there was some contractual issues and there was some other issues going on. So not saying it couldn't get picked back up. It couldn't get brought back around. It couldn't do something else.
Yeah. Here's the thing. It was way too expensive. Like for it to justify the amount of money they were paying, I remember they were doing like $10 million an episode. Like it was crazy. Like it had to be a smash. So the fact that it was at 73%, I was like, man, like they needed it to be up to like 87, 90%. Like they needed it way higher because they're dumping a ton of money into this show. The special effects, it was a lot. It's a lot to do what they were doing. And man, I'm really bummed out that they're not gonna get to see it to fruition because there's so much good stuff in that series. If you're out there and just read the book, read the series. It's really, 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 really good. Really good.
Right.
So yeah, kind of a bummer, but is what it is. Captain Baconator. You hear about Superman's son? That's going to be an interesting coming. Well, okay, it's not Superman's son, right? It's the weird clone thing. Wait, is it his son? I don't remember. It was either his clone son or his real son. I don't know. One of them is gay or bisexual or whatever. I don't really care. I mean, I don't think that changes anything. Like, really. Like, that's my thing. I've never had a problem with them saying, like, we're going to do a gay character. We're going to do this character. We're going to do that a Muslim character. It doesn't care. It's when they do the thing to the established character that's upsetting. When they go, okay, Batman's coming out and he's gay. And it's like, what? What? You can't do that, you know? Or what was it? Superman's black now. And it's like, okay, you just can't just do that.
Right, yeah.
You know? But there could be a black Kryptonian that falls from the sky. Sure. He picks up the mantle, becomes Superman. Okay. See, I'm not saying you can't have a black Superman. I'm just saying you can't just make Superman black and just be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, Superman black now.
Superman black. What am I gonna do about it? So that's my thing. Like when they did Miles Morales as a half black, half Spanish kid becoming Spider-Man, awesome, fucking outstanding, love it. You know, Kamala Khan, the Muslim girl that becomes Ms. Marvel, fucking outstanding. But you're gonna tell me that Captain America is now German? It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, he's German. Yeah.
Ja. Nine Captain America. 9. So yeah, whatever. I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but that's right, because Captain Wayne said about Superman's son. Like, yeah, I don't care. Let him be gay. Whatever. Bi, gay, tri. I mean, he's an alien, so who says that we're doing it right? Maybe we're the ones doing it wrong. I don't know. You stop that, Scott. That Hail Hydra shit. You stop that right now. You stop that. All right, some other TV news. This is kind of streaming, but TV in a sense. Masters of the Universe Revelation Part 2. The release date has been announced. Obviously, the first season was a bit sketchy for some folks. They didn't like the way He-Man was portrayed or whatever was portrayed or however. I enjoyed it. I liked the series. I thought it was cool. And then it ended on the big cliffhanger when these two went at it and what's his nuts killed the other guy, and then the one guy is now all powerful. Season 2 debuts November 23rd. We are 1 month of the release of Masters of the Universe Revelation Part 2. Or is it? Did they change? I think it's Masters of the Universe Revelation or what was the first one? God damn it, I forgot already.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. Of course, I would think you'd pay attention.
I'm literally the unpop culture. That's my job. This is literally my job description: is to be the guy who doesn't know these things. Why would you ask me these things?
I'm trying to get you to pay attention, man.
I'm not. It's not that I'm not paying attention. I literally don't know these things. That's my job, is to not know these things.
Yes. Well.
That's like me asking my wife how an engine works.
Yeah.
She's gonna say, "No, that's a boy job. Go do that."
So anyway, the first half is currently available on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, I think it's worth a watch. It's a fun show. It's not.
I actually haven't seen it.
It's not a waste of time. Not a waste of time. Is it the greatest thing ever produced? No. Was it fun to watch? I enjoyed it. If you grew up watching He-Man, or if you were a fan of He-Man, it's a fun show to watch. November 23rd, the second half goes live. Mark Hamill will return as the voice of Skeletor. And Prince Adam / He-Man will still be performed by Chris Wood. If you don't know who Chris Wood is, he's the guy that played Supergirl's boyfriend on Supergirl. That's Chris Wood. Really nice guy. And actually ended up marrying Melissa Benoist, Supergirl. So they actually hooked up. And they're having a baby. They had a baby.
No,
so,
need a bitty baby.
Good for her. Good for Supergirl. She had a baby.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
In real life.
Oh, we don't talk about that shit. This is not a show about real life bullshit. We don't do that here.
Man. The original voice of Skeletor was Mossman in the series. Oh, Alan Alpha. Oh, nice. Very cool. Very cool, Benjamin. Thank you for sharing that. That's a good one. I like that. I like that. All right. Last, is this my last thing? I think I have a last. Yeah, last thing in the TV category. And you guys got a tease of it early. Lucky you. This guy. What do these two pictures have in common? Mr. Radar? Do you know? Do you know?
I don't know.
Do you recognize? I mean, obviously you recognize Mel Gibson. Do you recognize the other picture?
No.
From a certain John Wick franchise?
No.
That's the
just a one little picture.
That's the Continental. No. That's the Continental. You can see John Wick's car sitting right in the front. Anyway.
Okay.
Just says they're both drunk.
I'm probably, yeah.
No. The reason I bring it up is yes, that's the Continental from the John Wick franchise. There is a prequel series coming. We've talked about this before. It's a TV series for Lionsgate TV and Stars called The Continental. It's about, you guessed it, the Continental based off the John Wick franchise. Reason I have this picture up is because Mel Gibson has been cast in the TV series The Continental. I can't recall Mel Gibson ever being in a TV series. Can you? I couldn't think of one. So this might be a first for him, doing a TV series. Anyway, the Lethal Weapon star is set to play a character named Cormac. Little other information is known about him at the time. The story centers on the early days of the titular hotel, which is currently run by Winston Scott, Ian McShane in the movies, caters to a clientele made up of assassins. So none of the people from the John Wick movies will be in this because it takes place in like the 70s. This is about the creation of the Continental. So yes. What? You're gonna say something?
I'm gonna say the hotel's not the only thing that's in its 70s. Mel Gibson looks like horse shit. He looks like he's about ready to fucking die.
You mean to say the Continental was the only thing from the 70s?
No. Mel Gibson. Look at him.
Yes. Well, I mean, if it was from the 70s, it'd be in the 50s now. It'd be 50. Is my point.
It really looks like he should. Remember when he was like passed out on the floor, like eating a cheeseburger or something?
Wasn't that David Hasselhoff?
Maybe, I don't know. This guy, he's a fuck, dude. Look at him. Get him off my computer screen. I don't want to see this.
Okay. This is really upsetting you, man.
It is. He looks like dog shit.
There you go. I took him away. So what was he?
Why would you do that? Why would you find that picture of him having this Braveheart or something?
Because that was like 30 years ago. It doesn't.
Well, he has not aged well. He doesn't look that bad. Yeah, he does. He look like shit.
Did you not see the where he played Bad Santa?
Where's that picture of J-Lo when she's like in her 50s and she's still fucking banging?
Gorgeous.
Like there is no. Yeah,
gorgeous.
He's got way more money than J-Lo does. He can't. I don't know. Do something about his bloodshot eyes and shit.
I don't agree.
Don't then get your picture taken and get put on WTF Moments with that shit.
Oh man,
man! I've seen people smoking weed at the time look less fucked up than he does. Saying.
Fair enough. All right, guys.
Yeah. He looks like a fucking caveman or some shit. I don't fucking know. He looks like he should be doing the fucking Geico commercials as a caveman. That's what he should be doing.
I think that's as good a spot as any to take a break.
Well, I don't eat baby hearts though either, Scott. Fuck that. I don't know. He looks like 10 miles of bad road. That's what it looks like.
All right, audience, we've stumbled upon a nerve for Radar. We've found
Radar's got all kinds of nerves, but that's what we should do for Halloween contest.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Mel Gibson fucking lookalike contest.
Oh, that sounds like a horrible idea.
I'll just go out in the backyard and find a week-old pile of dog shit, take a picture of it, draw that goatee, his bratty ass goatee on it. It'd be perfect.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, everybody, have your second screen available. We're going to be playing games. We're going to play some murder trivia, horror story, I don't know, whatever the hell it is. Great game. All you need is whatever you're watching us on, and then a separate screen so that you can answer the questions. During the break, I'll pull up the screen, and you'll be able to see, and there'll be a little, you're going to go to jackbox.tv and then enter the code that's on the screen, and that's how you will join us, and you can play with us, and we will play with you in a totally consensual way, and yeah, and you can try to take the crown, take the belt, championship belt off CQ. Best, the greatest there ever was. Sound like a plan?
I guess.
All right, everybody. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back right after this. Say bye, Radar.
Bye, Radar. Bye, see you.
You're listening to the sounds of WTF Nation Radio.
I stood there in that middle of church with a bottle of gin in my hand. I'm looking up at the rooftop like I'm trying to find my long lost friend. My days turn to nights, my nights turn to weeks when you're living life on the road. I'm halfway back to New Orleans with a few more drinks to go. I said, tip 'em on back. Well, let's tip 'em on back. I finally made it back to Bourbon Street, picking some of them old night bars, hoping I could find myself playing music on my guitar. For the kid around, they all shouted out as the drinks began to flow. I pulled out that old guitar, then I showed them how to do-si-do. I said, tip 'em on back. Well, let's tip 'em on back. Church with a bottle of gin in my hand, looking up at the rooftop like I'm trying to find my long lost friend. Days turn to nights, my nights turn to weeks when you live a life on the road. Halfway back to New Orleans with a few more drinks to go. I said, tip 'em on back. Well, let's tip 'em on back.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
All right. Spooky intro is not working. Probably should have tested that before the show started. awesome.
Meh.
We'll use it if we do a special Saturday edition. We'll use it Saturday. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That's when we'll make it work.
It worked before, and now it's not working. And Radar knows this. It's like everything works fine until you need it to work, and nothing works. It is what it is. Whatever.
Right.
Anyway, guys, grab your Radar. Do we need to put you to bed? What's going on here?
I'm fucking sleepy, dude. Cutting trees is hard work.
All right.
Cutting trees is hard work.
I'm sorry, Jen. Making me feel bad. I'm sorry. I wanted it to work. It worked last year. It's literally the same intro we used last year. And it worked fine last year. So I don't know why it's now not wanting to work. I'll figure it out.
It expired.
I'll figure it out. Anyway.
That's fun. Yeah, just
go on your second screen experience. Go to jackbox.tv. So I'm going to put it here. jackbox.tv. And enter in the code. Actually, I'll switch this over. Let's do this. There we go. As you can see on your screen, the letters K, T, C, N. That's Kilo, Tango, Charlie, November.
Mm-hmm.
Join us, won't you?
Yeah, Radar already bid though.
Join us as we play some. Oh wow, we've already got 2.
Yeah.
Can we get some more, folks? Can we get anyone else that wants a piece of this? Get at least one more. See if we can't get one more. Join in, guys. It's fun. All you gotta do is no pressure. No pressure. Jen says we trying. We trying. Is that the Fallout radio station? That's pretty good though. It's good. I like that. Hey, some of the Fallouts had some good ass music, man. That was one thing I did like about the Fallout series. They had some good tunes, man. You find the right station. Oh, it's good stuff.
Remember like Grand Theft Auto Vice City?
Yeah, that was another one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was another one that had a lot of good stuff.
That was the first video game that I remember that didn't have like just like 8-bit music. You know what I mean? It was actually like real music in it.
It was like real radio stations. It was like actually like people talking and doing things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jen, come on. It's not hard. Go to jackbox.tv. Put in KTCN. Super. It's really not that complicated.
Yeah, you can do it on your cell phone. You can go to the website off of Google, whatever.
Well, it depends. Some people are watching us on their cell phones, so that's what makes it more difficult. All right, well, we're going to launch. You can always join in as audience members, and then also, there we go.
Who there?
Yeah, that's Zofia. It looks like as if you're grilling. Okay, fair enough. We'll start, and then you guys can always jump in as audience members, or you can always just jump in on the next round as we go. So here we go.
Yeah, here we go now.
The local residents familiar with the abandoned building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Hopefully this sounds okay.
Sounds fine in my earbuds.
It's not about you, Radar. It's about the audience. All right.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Only one of you will survive. And I hope that one survivor will keep us in mind for their future vacation needs. Alright, first question. Where does Brown Chuck come from? Use your device to answer the question.
I have entered
is. Who got the question right?
Oh no! Oh, damn it!
The rest of you, follow me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
To room 113.
Fair enough.
The hairdryer's broken, sorry.
I pressed the wrong
this
button.
one is more of an experience. Some families hide their shame. We gift wrap them. Pick a box and keep what's inside. Beware the one with the prettiest paper.
All right. All right, Sean Connery.
Oh, it's one of Uncle Clive's old time bombs. You'll have to answer questions a lot faster now to keep from blowing up.
Oh,
Don't think
no.
of it as an unfair burden. Think of it as an extremely unfair burden.
All right.
I'm not comfortable with
Okay.
silence, so I talk during elevator rides.
Yeah. I'm giving y'all a lead. That's all. Giving y'all a.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
Giving
it
you a
was.
leg
All
up.
right,
Let's
then.
keep moving.
Yeah.
Don't you just love the smell of rot? Speaking of, on Rotten Tomatoes, what is the highest percentage a movie can get and still be considered rotten?
Oh.
That's a great question.
Who picked this?
Yeah.
The rest of you, come with me. Welcome back
Bye,
to the
Radar.
kick room.
I'll see you.
The
Cool. Like
last
Radar
art
did
of
already.
letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. The player who writes the fewest of my words will die. And the letter begins now. Dear local joggers, if you are tired of discovering horrible crimes during your early morning runs, I recommend you avoid the path next to Davis Woods. I know you are trying to get in shape and cannot waste time being interviewed by detectives. Time's up. Now let me just see what we have here with a quick. And what's the result? One
Ooh.
of you did not take this job seriously.
Uh-oh.
Surprise!
Oh,
The
look
end
at
of your
that.
life isn't the end of your participation.
Just like that
And just like
CQ's the
someone else's
top
life
dog.
should win the
It's
game.
okay, guys. It's all right. It's okay. You know, we can't all be this good.
It's
Let's
alright.
try another one. Which animal is the loudest?
The loudest. Sperm whale, African elephant, howler monkey, green cicada. Oh no.
Can I just take a second to say that I'm glad that bomb exploded?
I forgot I had a bomb.
It's too angry to get nothing this time.
I was literally pushing the button for sperm whale and my bomb exploded. That sucks.
I hope you
Oh,
like magic tricks.
guess who in the lead now?
Whatever.
Pick a space inside the box to hide. I'm not sure if there's oxygen, so try shallow breathing.
This is just a warm-up game anyway. This is practice.
Oh, alright then. This is a warm up.
This is
Now I'm gonna need some volunteers. Here's the fun part. You get a sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. You know the song? Magic! Magic, you
Get
disappointed me again.
the hell out of here. Wow. Both escaped. It's alright. It's alright. Come from behind victory. More impressive.
When one player is left alive,
Alright,
we'll
yeah.
go to the final round. Next question. What has less than a day to reproduce before they die?
Do.
Is it drone ants, mayflies, house mice, or cicadas?
All of the. I thought you were gonna say radar.
Oh, and Sean Connery bites the dust. It was mayflies.
I know, yeah, it was mayflies. That's what I picked.
Time to try to save yourself with a password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, you die.
Real 4-letter word with your device. I could think of a real 4-letter word.
Yeah.
Come on. Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all.
Ooh.
This is a team effort, so share clues out loud with each other.
First letter's T. I can't think of it.
T-O.
Oh!
Better job with your bank account password.
So close. It was T-O blank T. What was the third letter?
Oh, that.
What?
It was that. T-H-A-T.
T-H-A-T. Oh, I knew it ended and started with T. I guess toot.
Let's keep moving.
That's what I guess, Jen. I guess toot.
First start keeping track of fingerprints.
Ooh. I feel like that's an easy answer. So, okay, options 1860s, 1900s, 1920s, 1950s.
I might have got that wrong. I might be too late.
Wait on that, Mike.
This.
Whoa.
I want to show you something.
The 1860s? Everything yet.
Yeah, you're behind.
Oh, that's what I put. No, I put 1900s. Right.
You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you. Pick the landing slots that kill. Okay. Let the games begin.
Better hope. Goes to the right.
Drop from. I'm sure everything will work out for you. This is a lot harder to build than you guess.
He's gonna get away with it.
Of course.
Well, now I hate this game. Moving on. This hotel hasn't been updated much since I was a kid.
Alright, Radar, you're one of the last two still alive.
Yeah, Radar, good.
It really brings me back.
No, actually,
Just get
Let's try
lucky.
another one.
I'm not good at getting lucky.
Yin and Yang are symbols central to which religion?
Buddhism, Taoism, Hinduism, Baha'i faith? I think I'm right on this one.
I think I just picked the wrong one. I think I got it wrong.
Captain Wayne says Teo. And I think
yeah,
he's
I was
right.
stuck between that and Buddhism, and I think I got it wrong.
Yeah, Teo.
Taoism.
Teo.
Come with me.
I say what I want.
Yep, god damn it.
The spirit of giving.
Uh-oh.
You each get $500. Give some of that money to your friend. The person who ends up with the most money will die. But there's a catch. If one of you ends up with $800 or more, I'll kill the other one instead.
Oh, wow.
Begin.
What do you do? What do you do? person with the most dies. But if one gets 800, then the other one dies. Uh-oh. Oh no, Radar! Oh no, Radar, you missed it by $50. Oh no. Radar, had you given him 50 less bucks, you could have won that round.
One of you is still alive.
It's alright. It's fine.
You know what that means.
Alright. Bad Mike takes us to the final.
I'm still in the lead.
You are still in the lead, Cash.
Dead.
Dead.
Will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Monsters mentioned in the song, The Monster Mash. Tap each answer that fits the category, and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance one space for every correct answer. Well, you would have moved closer to the exit if you'd gotten any of those right.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Oh, that's cute. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question.
Okay.
And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you.
I have no idea. I have no. What the fuck is that? Akira Furusawa Films. Geological time period. Ah, man, these are tough ass questions. Holy shiz.
Yeah, no shit, huh?
King, if you're out there, I see you. Oh shit, I just got a big boost. I see a comment. How do you join? Crustaceans is so King, to join, you're gonna go to jackbox.tv on any device. I know you have multiple devices. Go to jackbox.tv on one of them, and then add in the code at the bottom of the screen, KTCN, and you'll join us.
Does the audience know they can play this part?
Audience, you can play in this part as well.
Here comes the darkness.
Ooh. Oh no, I might have messed that up.
Time is almost up.
Oh, Radar. Falling behind. Falling behind. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. CQ's catching up. So close.
Animal with more than two eyes.
This is tough.
I'm taking some gambles on this one. Oh, Sookie now. I think I might have. Oh, I'm right behind first place.
Next question.
Come on. Make a mistake. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, daddy. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts. That one hurts bad.
Oh, no.
And Radar bites the dust.
Radar is dead.
This is getting so intense. Getting so intense.
Like camping.
No, Mad Mike, you stop it. Stop getting answers right.
Numbers that divide you 54.
No, Mad Mike. No. You gotta get one wrong.
This one. Not so fast, you need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Come on, 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 come on! Oh,
the tables have turned.
Oh no!
Mark 20 characters.
I'm taking a gamble on this one. I'm taking a gamble. Oh no!
Harry McClary.
Oh no, we all got it right! Wow. Wow, comeback win for Zofia. Mike in the lead all the way to the very end. All I needed was her to make a tiny mistake and I win that. Whatever, you got lucky. Raider dies with the most money.
Yeah, still got most money. Yeah, I win.
It said,
I know how that works.
It said, cause of death, too much money.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Good warm up. Good warm up round. We're gonna roll that back. Let's see.
We can't do same players though, because other people want to come in.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all a new code. A new code to play. LNEU. LNEU. So, if you'd like to join in,
mine's not coming up.
LNEU.
Am I in?
I don't see you. I see Kaz. I see Lorelei. I see Mad Mike. I see Zofia. I see Jen trying to join. I see Radar trying to join. Bry's in the game.
Why doesn't it let me join?
LN as in November?
That's what I put.
Echo Universe?
I don't know. LNEU.
Are you putting that as your name or as the room code?
No, I know how to do this. I've done it before. There.
There he is.
I was trying to do it on my computer, on my other screen of my desktop, so I have to play with my phone.
Wow.
But apparently I can't do that.
Apparently you can't do that. All right, we got one more slot, and then everybody else can join the audience. I know Jen was trying to join. I see Charles is trying to join. Jackbox.tv. And in the room code, Lima, November, Echo, Uniform. This is off one of the new Jackbox games pack. Yeah, I think this is Jackbox 6, I think. Kaz. This is number 6. It's the second edition of Murder Trivia Party, whatever. All right. I'm going to give it another count of 5. Then we're going to launch. And then whoever was Charles, if you're still trying to get in, you can join as an audience member. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's kick this bad boy off. Here we go!
Residents familiar with the abandoned building.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. That glowing review in Real Hotels magazine was a fake, luring you here to fight for your life. Only one of you.
Man, we got a packed house.
One survivor better leave this hotel
Oh no, Captain Wayne! They don't have crappy
like
tacos.
TripAdvisor again. Okay, first question. What percentage of Earth's animal species are spineless? And yes, that includes politicians. Use your device to answer the question.
Spineless Earth's animal species that are spineless. spineless. Oh, man. I'm gonna, yeah, I don't know. That's a toughie.
Who got the question right?
What? Where did you learn that, Radar?
Where did I learn that? Over 95% do the math, dude.
Welcome to
Animal species?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see who has ESP.
Alright.
Type in an answer
So
that
you're the
fits
only
this
one that got it.
category.
Because I'm the genius.
Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. And I do mean anyone.
Alright. Fingers crossed. Exciting. Running out of time. Running out of time.
Why am I in this? I got this right. Why am I in?
To an end.
Well, you have nothing to lose.
All right, then.
One of you didn't answer. I can't have that in my game.
Oh my.
Anyway, moving on. If you get your mind read, you get your mind dead.
Oh, wow. That's a 4 kill in the first round. Oh.
We're not done with you yet.
God damn. I've never seen 4 people die on the first question.
Steal someone else's life force and win the game.
Okay. You're not out of it yet, though. Not out of it yet. And we still have a space in the audience if anybody wants to participate.
Let's keep moving. Okay, guys, let's try to be mature about this next one. What is a fungal disease that attacks corn?
Fungal. It's either corn spoil, corn smut, corn filth, or corn porn. Well, I think we can assume it's not corn porn. I think we can assume.
Well, I'm from Iowa, and I'm here to tell you there is such a thing as corn porn.
Oh,
The rest of you who are still alive, follow me.
Who knows these things?
Welcome to room
Not me,
227.
apparently. I put corn porn.
The lost art of letter writing.
Oh, Radar, it's me and you.
Write down as much of what I say as you can. Everyone else will be typing too. And if anyone
That's
does
why I
a
want to
better
do it on my
job than
computer,
you,
not my
you
fucking
die.
phone.
That's the
You're
point.
lucky this is such a good letter, and I'm starting it now. Dear police, congratulations! You've won a free trip to Fiji. All you have to do is leave immediately and ask no follow-up questions. It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Just ignore your ongoing investigations and get on a plane. Time's up. Okay, now let me just collect your letter.
Oh, no.
And here's how you did. But
How
no
dare you
one
beat
do
me?
better than
I
you.
can't spell.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You get to live.
You die.
And now
You go to
all
hell and you
your
die.
options are still open.
Good. Bye. I'll see you after this game then. Bye.
You go to hell and you die.
The audience is a player now and could win the whole frickin' game.
Wait a minute.
If you're not ready
How are we
now,
both
you
still
can join the
alive?
audience whenever. It's like super low crush.
I don't know.
I'm confused. I thought we died. But whatever.
Let's
I'll take
try
it.
another one. If your plane gets lost in the Bermuda Triangle, where will you crash?
Inside the triangle.
If you're in the audience, you need to answer too.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure. So either Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, or Southern Ocean.
Who picked
The Southern Ocean, obviously.
this?
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
only one that's
crap.
in a real ocean.
Let's keep moving.
Everyone got it right.
Besides a bloody
Wow.
surprise, why would I be seeing red in a Black Forest cake?
Huh. I'm not confident. Not confident. What'd you go with, Radar?
80% sure.
What'd you go with?
Raspberries.
I went with the red velvet cake.
This.
No! Damn it. All right.
Time.
See you in the killing floor again.
Let's play with dice. Roll as much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score. But go over 21 and you die instead. And don't forget, if they roll a skull, that adds 1 to everyone's score.
What?
This is a game for people who like blackjack but hate using cards.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Oh no.
You busted.
I screwed up.
Skulls, dice.
The other guys killed me. I landed at 20 and then they rolled skulls which added 1 and that killed me. Oh man, I'm doing so bad this round.
Yeah, like worse than last round.
So bad. Shut up.
You're dead and you don't have any money. Like, I don't even know what metric you're going to use to win this one, but...
Next question.
This is a fake audience.
In Norse mythology, what will happen during Ragnarok?
Oh, I know that. I know the answer to this one. Oh, I think I do.
I think I know the answer to this one.
Now I'm starting to second guess myself. We got 2 people in the audience too?
This.
Yeah. I'm the only one that got it right! I'm the only one that got it right. Uh-oh. The last 2 living members.
Math! It's back, baby! Do as much math as you can before time runs out.
Uh-oh.
Everyone else will be playing along. If one of them does better than you,
Whoa.
it's
I was
punishment
specifically
time.
told there'd be no math in this.
Let's
Got
go!
a Marine versus...
How's that math going, Matthew McConaughey? Hurry up and finish your math. I guess needing to know
Ooh,
math did
I got
become relevant
17
in
of
your
them?
life
God
after.
damn.
I lost. Say it.
I guess I got them math skills.
I don't.
Oh, Snooky now. Look at them scores now. Look at them scores now.
Had the most money. Anywho,
Alright, Zofia, who won last game, is in first position, alive with the most money.
if you're alive, but can you escape?
She won the last round.
Into a category. Songs from Grease 2. Tap each answer that fits the category, and then press finish.
Who watched Grease 2?
No one did.
Did anybody?
Let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for each correct answer. You're on your way to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Oh, that's cute. If the ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force.
Here we go.
Then they can try to escape and win the game.
Alright.
Here's everyone's next question. And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you.
What?
Time is almost up.
I think I'm right. No! No! Oh, goodness. Okay. I can't be this bad. I can't be this bad. I can't be.
You is this bad now.
Can't be this bad.
Moving on.
Oh, man.
Ian Rice novels.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who Anne Rice is.
Give me one I know. I don't know who this Zufia person is, but they seem to know every single right answer, and this is really starting to be annoying.
They smart as hell.
What are you, some type of doctor of trivia?
Beyonce albums. Time is almost up.
Beyonce albums.
You ought to know this one.
Shut up. This is blowing my mind.
Descriptions of the bridge.
Was he called a rapscallion? I feel like he would have been called a rapscallion.
No, he was, but I don't think he was called that.
No.
I don't have anything good to say about how the audience is doing.
Oh, none of those, huh?
Time to make friends with the darkness. Bottom row of the corner keyboard.
So I had to look.
I did too.
I put my answer in first, then I looked.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure about it. I did not. I looked straight down.
Lights out for you. Parts of an animal cell.
What?
Time is almost up.
I mean, whoever knows these things should not be playing this game.
Still some yummy life force. Lyrics of Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire."
Oh. Oh. Oh no, you did it, Radar! No!
The darkness of
I got it! Yes!
McDonald Land characters.
I almost said Mayor McChip, but it's Mayor McCheese.
Yep. Yep, I was almost on that.
It's not over yet.
Oh, the professor is one!
Oh. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. Time is almost up.
No. I can't believe that.
Oh! How come he gotta go?
Zofia got all answers correct on the last one, which
So did I.
she won.
We were tied.
But she must have had more money.
Oh, yeah, she'd have way more money. That's true. She had way more money.
Wow.
Oh,
Zofia
no.
wins 2 back to back. What?
Yo, she did.
I call shenanigans.
Go, look at it go.
I call shenanigans.
Good job, Sophia.
I call shenanigans. Nonsensical nonsense. All right. One last one. One last one for all the marbles. And unless I win, it doesn't count.
All right, then.
In case we got more people here. Looking for OAPK.
Nerd.
All right, so if anybody's out there that wants to play Jockbox.tv, the code is
Except for Sophia.
OAPK. Sophia is banned from playing.
No, just play it. Come back, come beat us again. I like losing.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
She's back, dog. Look at Sophia here.
All
She
right.
go to beat us now.
All right, well, the audience, or that's full, so if anybody else wants to play, they can join the audience. But our players are full. We have a full lobby.
I should let Captain Wayne play. He knows all the answers.
Yeah, Captain Wayne, you're crushing it. Crushing it. I call Google. I bet you Sophia works for Google.
Your free spa weekend was a lie. Luring you into this deadly
All right, okay. Those first two were just a joke. This is the real one.
There's so much to do. I need a vacation from.
And if Sophia wins again, I have a confession. I have a separate phone, and that's me on the side.
All right,
yeah,
that's what the.
And you can't prove otherwise.
Sitcoms is not about a space alien. Use your device to answer the question.
I feel like this is a trick. I feel like this is a trick.
I think it is, and I God
Oh.
damn it.
Okay, I'll
Mork and Mindy's from the 70s.
No.
Oh no, small
no.
one. All right, tight.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Yo.
All right.
Hey, I love using Cousin Aloysius's magic props.
Ooh, mystery
Make a
box.
space in this box to hide yourself. I would say don't get too comfortable, but I feel like that's obvious. It's time for the volunteers.
Someone's gonna die.
Take this cool sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. I feel... Slice!
Uh-oh. Ooh, 3 deaths. 3 deaths right out the gate.
Don't worry. Okay, so don't freak out. But you're a ghost now. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. What year did Jon Stewart host his final episode of The Daily Show?
I know it's 50-50 for me. I know.
Yeah.
It's either 15 or 17. It's one of those.
Yep.
2015 or 2017. 1430.
This.
Oh, nuts!
The rest of you, come with me.
Nuts.
What was it?
Welcome to Room 217.
2015.
Damn it, I got it wrong. I said 17.
Donation time. You all get $500. Give some of that money to another player. The person with the most cash at the end will die. But if you give to someone and they have $1,000 or more, I will kill you instead. Begin.
All right, let's see what happens. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what happens here.
Hurry up.
Sophia's over here playing the long game.
Time for a credit check.
All right.
1,000 means you're safe.
Thank you guys for making me
But
safe.
you spent your money unwisely.
Yeah. Can always count on everybody hating on CQ.
There's nothing more satisfying than
Banked on
carrying
that
your
one.
family's legacy of murdering people in hotels. It's also satisfying
Although
when
it's
they
me
come
and
forward
Sophia
with
left.
your alarm.
Dude, in 2 rounds, everybody was wiped out. It's just me and Sophia. Oh my god.
Let's keep moving. Botanically, which of these are berries?
Okay. Okay. What? I mean...
This.
No! God damn it! Oh!
Time for consequences.
Yeah, you get it right. What's up now? Hey, yeah.
I was gonna say bananas. I was gonna say bananas. I was gonna say bananas.
You can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. And it's already begun. The rules are on your device now. Rules. Am I right?
Ah, damn it.
Almost out of rules.
Damn you, Bree! Bri, whatever. You got me, and you, Radar. Damn it.
What idea?
You got more rules than I did. That killed both of us. Everybody did.
Yeah, bye.
The final round isn't ready yet. You're not all supposed to die before that.
Nah.
I gotta get more sleep because I don't know what the hell just
We
happened.
didn't die
Let's try this again,
because killed
It's
both of
time
us.
for the next question. What's the
Like I
melting point of
planned.
chocolate?
What? Oh, God damn it. I always overthink these.
I think it kind of depends on the kind of chocolate, doesn't it?
Not. That's why it says about.
It's true.
This.
No way.
Everyone is wrong.
No way.
What is it? Huh. Neat. Well, I
No
learned something
way.
today. 60 degrees is the melting point of chocolate.
Don't mind if I do. Don't worry, this one's real straightforward. The player who rolls the highest will die. But we've got some help to make this more interesting. You have an extra die that you can give to whoever you want to make their odds worse.
You guys suck.
Roll on. The player with the highest total will die.
You guys are the worst. I hate all of you guys. I had 2 more die and only rolled 5 more than she did. God.
Sounds like more die is not what you want to hear in this game, apparently.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Sometimes I lose because everyone hates me. Sometimes I win.
The final round is
Oh
close.
shit, I still got the most money.
Next question.
Radar in a lead still.
Who are Scott and Mark Kelly?
Scott and Mark Kelly.
I know that one.
I took a guess. Since you know the answer, Mr. Radar, what is
I
it?
do. It's twin astronauts.
No, really?
No.
Yep, pretty sure about it.
this.
Yeah, you're right.
Nice.
You're the only one that got it right, too.
Something.
Yeah, that's why I'm most fun. Because I'm amazing.
I'm going to give you a chance to password protect your life. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Make it hard to guess.
All right, Sophia.
You die. Hurry up.
I would pick like poop or something. That's the kind of person I am.
That would be cracked immediately.
I know, but I'm not very smart.
You didn't make a password. That's okay. I can make one for you. But your password is going to start with an H and end with a T.
Oh, whoa.
Now everyone else will try to crack the password.
Starts with
As a
H, ends with a
team,
T.
guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot.
I think I know it without even trying.
If anyone figures
Yeah,
out
that's
the
what I was
password
going.
before time runs out, I will reward you all.
Nope.
Oh. Got it.
That password did not hold.
Host. H-O-S-T.
Nice.
Alright.
You all died too easy, but I still need someone alive. So...
Get out of here.
Something. The time has come.
Well, Radar,
Yeah.
welcome back to the land of the living.
Yeah.
You've made it so far, but can you escape?
Can you escape, though?
I'm going to give you a category. Andy Warhol art pieces. Tap each answer that fits the category, and then press submit.
Andy Warhol art pieces. Muhammad Ali is Godzilla Aftermath.
Let's see the right answers. You advance 1 space for every correct answer.
Womp.
They get both.
Well, you get
Correct.
closer to the exit if you got either of those right. But it's not just you. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Son of a
Look back,
bitch.
'cause there's a ghost right there.
Ghost right behind you, Radar.
Animals that hibernate.
These fucking questions are the worst! I'm not doing well.
People alive during the year 1900.
During the year 1900.
I might have got. I don't know. I know I got one of those correct.
I am doing so badly.
There's a ghost right behind you. Don't look behind you.
I was doing so good up until this point.
Yeah, you suck at this game, man.
Jesus, that's dark. Casper the Friendly Ghost? Jesus, that's dark.
I don't know about the Lannister character. I never watched that show.
Nah, he got shot while on the toilet.
Oh, nice. Well, I know Medusa got beheaded.
Overwatch characters.
I don't know why I picked that. I know that's wrong.
I don't even know what Overwatch is.
The video game.
Oh yeah.
I knew that was the wrong answer, and I picked it anyway.
Big hot tea. I feel like that's right.
Ray Bean.
Damn, I got both of them wrong. Oh, Charlie's in the lead
now. Cruciferous.
I don't know what that means.
Crunchy.
I feel like that means.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just
I'm
making shit up.
The darkness approaches.
Oh yeah!
Countries bordering the Indian Ocean.
Bordering the Indian Ocean?
Time is almost up.
Just fucking pick it. It's just staying with what I heard. I keep second guessing myself. I gotta stop.
This will slow you down. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now too.
Oh, you can't win this.
Why?
Well, because I would think you'd need the ghost answer.
No, I got to ask 3 questions. Oh yeah! Who won that one? Bye, see ya.
Wait, but you said you needed to get it right. And one of the options was a ghost answer.
No, it wasn't. Not at the final one. It's not a ghost answer anymore. I got to ask all 3 questions. So I won. Yeah, Radar survives with $6,000. Yeah, he won that.
I call shenanigans. I call shenanigans. I saw you Googling the whole time. You were on your phone the whole time.
I was on the phone the whole time, so they wouldn't let me do it on my computer. The only one I looked down was the keyboard one.
Oh man, Radar with almost $6,000. Hey, you take that to a Chuck E. Cheese and you can get like one of them rubber erasers for the end of your pencil.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
All right. Enough
I
of
kind of want
those.
one of these Black Forest cakes now. That looks good as shit. I was like, I've never even heard of Black Forest cake. I've never heard of that.
You've
before.
never heard of a Black Forest cake?
No, and now I really want one in my belly. Have you seen these things? They look amazing. Okay, so I have to admit something.
Okay. You cheated. I knew it.
No. Up until about Saturday, I never had a TikTok. Right. I had no desire for TikTok. I had nothing to do with TikTok. Every now and again, those things pop up. I'm like, that looks dumb. I TikTok.
Sure.
So we decided as a family. Well, okay. So something got shared. I think Minx actually shared a TikTok on her Facebook story.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it. It was funny. It was an old lady that was cursing. I like old ladies that curse.
Right.
So I sent it to a friend of mine who is also an old lady who also curses. In the meantime, I got a TikTok in order to forward this old lady cursing to people. So my new thing lately has been, well, last night anyway, was watching this effeminate gay man making like 1930s desserts on TikTok. He's funny. He's very funny. And he makes dessert, and I like desserts. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah. So that's my new thing. So if you're like, oh, well, how come Radar's making this crazy-ass depression cake? That's why.
I have no words. There's so many things.
Not where you thought that was going, was it?
No.
Thought that was going at all.
And Mike Larson in the chats wants to rub it in everyone's face that Zofia is an 8-year-old girl and was guessing the answers and won the first 2 rounds.
Well, like I said last year, might have been last year, 4th of July. It was my like 11-year-old son was the one who won 2 of the games. Same thing, completely guessing all of the questions. Next time, you know what? Maybe I ought to do that. That should be our control. Like maybe next time when we do this, we ought to do it like when I have my daughter, my 5-year-old, and we'll just let her guess the whole time.
Now this makes me feel. Remember that show, like, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Now,
I feel like we're not.
Now it just kind of shows we're all not. Oh,
I know, I'm not.
That little girl is headed places. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sophia the First.
Sign her up for like Jeopardy and shit. Is it like a kid's Jeopardy? She should be on that. She'll guess most of the answers, but still. Charles, he said that was his first time to play, and that was awesome. Yeah, man, thank you. We do it from time to time. I say like once a month, once every other month, like whenever the mood strikes us.
You know what? It has been a hot minute.
It's been a couple weeks.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
It's been it's been longer than that, dude.
Couple
it's been
weeks.
a minute.
Couple weeks. Yeah.
I think it's been a couple months, dude.
It might be a couple months. I think of a couple weeks anywhere from 2 to 12. It's a couple weeks.
You know what? I'm actually I get very offended when people are like, "Yeah, it was 20 years ago," and they don't mean like sometime in the 90s or the 80s. Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like 20 years ago should be like 85, but it's not.
Hey, Sabrina. Jen says my husband and daughter played was funny from my end. That was awesome, man. Thank you guys for playing. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad it's not just like you and I playing Jackbox. That'd be ridiculous. No one would want to watch that.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for the podcast people though, because you didn't get to.
Yeah,
like,
you don't get to see the interactions as much as you. Yeah, if you guys like it, man, we'll do it more often. I just do it from time to time to mix it up as what we do here in the show.
We didn't have a guest.
Yeah, a sudden change guest. We didn't have usually I'd plan something for the second hour, but it was a sudden change.
Even then, dude, we've had like bullshit hours and stuff like that or whatever. I mean, if we have a guest, we can't do it. Sorry, I'm not staying up till midnight to play video games. But,
oh, look at that. Charles says, I want to give a big shout out to my wife Jen for turning me on to you guys. Well, I'm glad we can turn you on. I mean,
yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, we've definitely been trying to turn everybody on.
We try to turn you on, man. That's what we try to do. But good for her for turning you on. Yeah, no, we'll continue. And there's other games besides the murder mystery. I'm a big fan of the what was the CIS Guespionage. That's the one where you get the guess the rate. I like that one. That'll probably be the next one we play another time. Very, 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 very cool. Let's see. We're gonna call it a night, but let me check what we got in store over the next couple weeks here. I'm gonna bring up my calendar. Oh, that's right. So next week we do have a guest. He's a special guest.
Is it Dave Chappelle?
Haven't you heard he's been canceled? No, it's not Dave Chappelle.
No, he has not been canceled. Actually, he's like the opposite of getting canceled right now.
He's been renewed.
He's getting more famous.
He's been renewed.
For somehow, Dave Chappelle is getting more and more famous and not getting canceled at all.
Oh, man.
But, okay, this is pop culture news. Have you watched that special? Have you watched this latest
Dude, yeah, it's on my to-do list. It is absolutely on my to-do list.
You absolutely should. Like tonight, it's kind of short. It's one of his shorter ones. It's about an hour or so, but it's a really, really good set. And honestly, okay, I'm going to say this because I have watched it and I'm a fan of Dave Chappelle, but I'm also very pro LGBTQ everything community.
Yes, all the letters. Yep.
That's what you want to do. Yep. If you want to be that, absolutely. It's a free country. That's what we put a uniform on to do, is to guarantee your right to do what you want to do. Okay. But if you are going to protest something, you should at least watch it. And if you're going to watch it, you will know there is no reason to protest it. And he actually says all of the things to keep you from protesting it. If you still have an issue with him after you watch that special, then you have an issue with yourself, honestly.
Yeah, agreed.
So that's all I'm going to say about it. So watch it, educate yourself, and then make a decision.
Yes, agreed on all counts. Hate on something all you want, it's your right, but, try to be educated on it. Like, know why you're hating it, not just because of what other people said to hate it for.
Yep,
so,
and that
all for it.
That should be a thing for if you are upset about something, find that person that upsets you or one of their supporters or one of the things and have a discussion with somebody. We are allowed in this country to disagree with each other.
Sure.
That's part of the greatness of it.
Absolutely.
But he is actually very very open and honest, and he does state in his special there is a group he doesn't care for. It's not trans people. Watch the special, you'll know.
Tune in and find out.
Tune in. Give him, it's whatever. He's not going to cancel it. If you want to get mad about something, just take an hour out of your time, and if nothing else, then you know your enemy better. Think of it that way.
Yeah. So I've decided. I will say why next week is special. But I'm gonna tease. I'm gonna leave a tease. I'm gonna leave a tease here. So
I know why it's special.
Here, you shush, because you'll be here. I know.
All right.
But I'm about to mute.
We're gonna have our Halloween giveaway.
We're definitely gonna do Halloween. So guys, make sure submit your pictures, Halloween costumes, pet costumes, house decorations, whatever have you Halloween related. Send us your pictures. You can send it via Facebook. You can send it via Twitter. You can send it Instagram. TikTok it to me. I don't care. Make sure you get it to Pop Culture Warrior, and we'll review. And somebody's gonna win a wonderful prize for creativity, ingenuity, funniest. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll have a favorite, and they're gonna win a prize. But next week is special because Pop Culture Warrior now has a sponsor.
A sponsor?
We have a sponsor.
Nice.
Nice. So nice. So
nice.
we do have a sponsor, and next week we have like the vice president of that company coming on. We're gonna do some giveaways. We're gonna do some fun stuff. We'll learn all about it. It's an absolutely wonderful company / product. I'm super excited about it. It's something that I myself have purchased. So that's why I'm really excited to be sponsored by them, because it's actually something I bought, like, not because they were going to sponsor me, but I bought a year ago, and then again 5 months ago. But it's perfect in time for the holidays. So for the next 6 episodes, starting next week, they're going to be our sponsor, which changes nothing of the show. It absolutely changes nothing. We'll give them a plug. There'll be a discount code for you shoppers as we gear up for the holidays. So if you choose to purchase some, great, good for you. I don't get a kickback or anything like that. They're gonna pay me for being a sponsor, but as far as what's purchased, I get no kickback or anything like that. So buy it, don't buy it, really doesn't matter to me. But there will be a discount code for the people watching at home, and I'm very a special sponsor. Yeah, no, because now we're gonna get canceled because they think we're making fun of people. We're not making fun of anybody. We're doing a character. We're doing a character.
Yes.
It's just a character. Nobody's making fun of nobody. But yeah,
make fun of me. Make fun of Radar. Radar's here to make fun of.
So tune in next week to see who our sponsor is through the holidays, and get some sweet freebies, goodies, and discount codes to purchase if you should see fit. I think it's a perfect sponsor for this show. I think it fits right in line with everything we stand for and everything that is what we do. So I'm super excited.
Oh, Charles wants a CQ hat. There are places you can purchase.
You want a CQ hat? Why would you want to get a Pop Culture Warrior shirt, man? CQ hat. Like, it's so funny. This is like the 5th person to tell me they want a CQ hat, and I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I wear it because I'm CQ, but like, I never thought people would like the hat, that they would want one. I'll order up more. Like
I feel bad. I'm wearing my G.I. Lowe shirt.
G.I. Lowe's a good friend of the show. We love G.I. Lowe.
Yeah, he's a very good friend of the show. Yep.
But like, dude, there's so much merchandise. Look, here's a very dirty Pop Culture Warrior mouse pad. We got mugs, mouse pads, shirts, the whole deal.
Is Pete Barlow still? I bought this from
him. Pete. Yeah, he's still doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured so.
He's in Korea. He just got shipped off.
Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know if he was still doing the t-shirts or not.
Yeah. So guys, if you want swag, man, there is a pop. You can look, real quick, just because it was brought up. If you want to support the channel, we have the PCW Pop Culture Warrior YouTube channel that has the interviews, specifically the interviews cut out from some of our greatest interviews. They're freaking phenomenal. Phil Coulson, Clark Gregg, Louis Anderson, just all of them. Eddie McClintock. I mean, great interviews on our Pop Culture Warrior YouTube channel. If you want to support the channel, patreon.com/Pop Culture Warrior. That's where you can get a bunch of exclusive stuff, exclusive swag, shirts, hats, all this stuff, plus behind the scenes content and a bunch of other content. What else? And then yeah, like there is, it's usually on the bottom, but it's like streamelementsmerch.com/Pop Culture Warrior is where I'm going to change it. I don't like that site. I'm gonna change it to something different, but there is a store where you can buy hats or shirts, mugs, mouse pads, stickers, a bunch of like. I got it. Yeah,
All the things.
I got stickers. See, I got Pop Culture Warrior stickers. All types of stuff. So yeah, definitely there's stuff out there. Special swaggy sponsor. That's right. That's right. Next week we're gonna get the special swaggy sponsor. So yeah, so that's who's next week, and then over the next couple weeks we have some really, really, really good guests coming on. I don't want to say it now because I hate to overpromise and underdeliver, but November 9th, which is 2 Tuesdays from now, November 9th, might be one of our biggest guests yet. If things fall into place. He's between, all I'm going to say is he's between movies. He's just wrapping up one, and literally the week after, he's starting up another one. So he's like, look, I got the smallest window to be on your show. It's like his 1 week of not between projects, and he's going to take one of those days to be with us. If it all lines up perfectly. Obviously, things can change, but oh God, I'm hoping it works out. And he's going to be promoting a big movie coming out. I don't want to say the day because it'll give it away.
No.
But soon.
Coming out soon.
Soon.
Yep.
Coming out very soon, within the next month or two. So yeah, so that's that. Stop teasing. Oh, but this is the part. This is the fun. This is the fun part. Teasing you guys is the fun part for me. That's where I get my revenge for y'all whooping my ass in some trivia. I get to tease you about all the things you don't know. Sabrina, you guys are all in the same room laughing at your own comments. All right. Fair enough. All right, Radar. I think we've come to that point in the night where we tell. Now that we have a full slate of shows, we are back to normal. So, Radar, please. What? Except.
I'm not entirely sure who our co-hosts are anymore.
Well, yeah, it's still in flux.
And
but
there is one more show that's got that one of our people might be getting it, promoted at some point.
Yeah. Well, there's just a peek behind the scenes. There's rumors. There's things. There possibly could be up to 3 new shows in development here at WTF Nation Radio. That's all I'm gonna say. Mm-hmm. That there are wheels in motion. There are cogs getting put into place. The things are being greased. And we could see as many as 3 new shows, which would really fill out the whole week, really.
It would. That would literally fill out the whole week.
So, anyway, Radar.
And figuratively. Yeah.
Tell the fine folks at home what a typical, now that we're back on a good schedule, a typical week here at WTF Nation Radio is like.
All right. Well, so there I was on a Tuesday listening to Pop Culture Warrior with CQ and Radar. Me, I'm Radar, he's CQ. Okay, tomorrow, Wednesday, Donza Day. Day of no scheduled activities. Day off for all of us. Thursday, back, bigger and better than ever. On camera now. If you haven't seen him, now you can. Ice is back. Thursday night, Swords time. Ice, Spanky, all kind of big special Sword stuff. Okay? He's going to be talking about big Army, National Guard, Reserves, retirees, anything about the Army, he's going to be talking about it. Okay? That's Swords time. Bringing you all the sergeant-y stuff. There's going to be Sergeanting, Sergeanting. Spanky will be there. Good show. Friday Night Freedom, FNF with Cause and Pookie. They talk about freedom stuff and Friday nights and all the things. Cause, he was here earlier playing Jackbox with us. He's a fantastic gentleman. Pookie's amazing. They will be there Fridays. Now, we're going to switch it up. Going to downshift a little bit, okay? Saturday, Sunday, Donza days. Days of no scheduled activities. It's a weekend. This weekend in particular is Halloween, okay? I'm going to have my little baby girl. I'm taking her trick-or-treating. Saturday night, Might be something special in there. We're not sure yet. Now, take your kids, enjoy your weekend, have your costume contest. Don't forget to send your costume contest into CQ so we can have a contest next Tuesday. Now, Sunday over, right? Weekend's over. Go back to work on Mondays. Fear not. Monday night, again, on the cams, the webcams, all the fancy cams. You got to pay for this one, okay? Because it's coming at you for free. For free on Monday is a Monday edition with Ice and Mom. Maybe I don't know who this Mom was on with them last night. Okay, Mom is hilarious. Check her out. She's great. But for sure, Ice will be there with the Monday edition, taking all kinds of new current events thingies, be taking it out. Yeah, FYI, there will be a 5% raise, 5.9% raise for us and for the vets and the VA benefits. One of the biggest cost of living allowances ever because inflation is through the roof. That's political. They might talk about that on Monday. Might talk about it on Thursday, but we're pop culture. We don't talk about it tonight. Thank you, though. Anyway, back to the story. Monday night's over. We are going to come back again on Tuesday night, counting our 5.9% raise because we're disabled. Get our VA check, that motherfucking movie check, right? But we're going to be back on Tuesday doing our thing with Pop Culture Warrior, him, CQ, me, Radar, spouting some stuff. Next week, new guest.
Did you notice that we did the same exact thing at the same exact time? we have spent...
I just caught because the Skype thing, your little screen,
Yeah.
current screen is so small, like just kind of in the corner of my eyeballs. And I look over, and as I'm doing that, you're like, "Yeah, I'm doing that too." That's great. It's perfect.
It was totally unrehearsed. It was the most synchronized, unrehearsed move we've ever done.
Yes.
God bless, man. That was awesome. Yes, and it's so cool to see Ice live and on camera after years of hiding what we all assumed was a grotesque visage. Like we thought like he was Vader under the helmet,
We did.
But it turns out, no. He's just a average looking dude. I lost that bet.
I'm going to say he's just like you. He's above average looking.
Oh, sir, you do me an honor. I give you a slightly below average. It's good.
Mean, it's fine. It's great. It's great. My wife still thinks I'm mildly attractive, so I'm fine.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for another wonderful evening, another episode of Pop Culture Warrior. I am CQ. He is Radar. It has been an absolute pleasure. We will see you guys next week. All right. Say bye, Radar.
Bye, Radar.
Shuts.